Bill Belichick, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Bill, have you ever coached in a regular season game that felt like last night?
I don't know. Each game has its own unique characteristics. That one did, but there've been plenty of other ones like that too. Going back to the Giants and so forth. So it's the NFL. It's pro football.
Take us into your decision when it came to kicking the field goal as opposed to going for it on 4th and 3. What were you thinking there?
Just think we're going to make it. Within a couple inches. Nick's a really consistent kicker. Has been hitting the ball well. Hit that one well. Just it's missed by a couple inches.
Bill, a lot of people talking this morning about you and Tom being able to have a conversation in private after the game. Do you think that the media, the fans, everybody else is just blowing this relationship out of proportion?
I don't know what everybody else thinks. I know what my relationship is with Tom, and it's been a great one for over 20 years.
Well, I know you like to keep a lot of that stuff personal, but what you guys had a chance to catch up for 20 minutes or so after that game?
Yeah, I'll keep all my conversations with Tom personal like I always have.
Bill, when you look at what you were able to do defensively, you were able to limit what Tampa Bay could do in the red zone. I think you did a really good job of frustrating Tom. What were some of the things going into this game from a defensive standpoint that you wanted to try to do, especially against an offense like Tampa Bay, to kind of slow them down and give them issues, not just in the field, but also in the red zone?
We tried to mix it up on him. I think Steve did a great job of that. With the defensive play calling, players played hard, played well. They have a very good offense. And they threw the ball well, they ran it well, and they were efficient. And they're just a little bit better than we were last night. But just try to give their offense some different looks. But Tom did a good job spreading the ball around, but we covered competitively, and they held them to some field goals. We all know it's tough to throw the ball in the right area. You just have less space, and I thought our guys defended it pretty well.
What was I don't know if you had a chance to look at it again afterwards, but what was the deal with that Lawrence Guy call last night?
Yeah, you have to talk to the officials about those calls. It doesn't matter what any of us think. They're the ones who saw it, and I'm sure there was an opportunity to talk to them after the game about it.
Bill, you guys had to burn your second timeout. It seemed like there was some type of confusion with Chase Winovich. What happened there?
Yeah, we made a mistake there. It ended up not really being a factor, but it could have been. We need to do a better job.
Bill, when you look at the turnover battle, I think that's the biggest thing. You've always preached it before. You got to be able to win that. Consistently, you've had some issues here with, J.J. Taylor had a fumble last night, an interception. Talking to the guys after the game, what are some of the things that you're letting these guys know, hey, we have to clean these issues up if we want to win football games?
Yeah, well, one game we didn't turn the ball over, we won. I thought we had a chance for a turnover last night, and we lost that one on a call. But we got to do a better job of taking the ball away, and we got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
After the game, Antonio Brown said playing for the Patriots was the best experience of his life. He also talked about how he was honored to meet with you after the game. How much growth have you seen from him, both on and off the field?
I don't know. I haven't seen him since he left here.
Bill, when you look at this,
he worked hard when he was here. Antonio was a good football player, and he worked hard when he was here. I have a lot of respect for him.
Bill, when you look at this game, obviously you don't come away with the win, but I think the thing that I came away with is that the team fought till the very end. How good of a coach? How do you feel as a coach to know that you have a team that is willing to fight to the very end of a football game, moving forward here, even though you've kind of put yourself behind the eight ball a little bit, starting 1-3?
Yeah, well, that's never really been a question for me. I mean, I obviously got to do a better job of coaching, and collectively as a team, we've got to find ways to win these close games that we haven't won.
I'm going to try a different direction here. Let me ask you about Alex Cora. Any advice you have for him as he prepares for an NFL style 1-game playoff tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think Alex is. I love Alex. He's I had some great interactions with him, and I really respect the job that he does. I don't think he needs any help from me. He's doing fine.
All right, go ahead, Wiggy.
No, I was just gonna say, I thought last night, when you look at the passing game, I thought Mac Jones and that offense did a good job as far as being able to move down the field and having an opportunity to get in the red zone, coming away 2 out of 3 times in the red zone with touchdowns. What was your feeling from what you've seen offensively, especially in the pass game?
Well, I thought we threw the ball competitively last night. We missed some opportunities. That's football, but we got to keep working to, just have a high level of execution in the passing game. It takes, all 11 guys working together there, and we had some production and some consistency, but, we still need to be able to take that to a higher level. And our goal is to score touchdowns every time we get into the red zone, and that's what that'll always be our goal. We'll just, got to work harder to achieve that.
Bill, Courtney brought up the media maybe having this relationship thing all wrong. Tom said after the game last night that we'll see him around here after retirement. Does that mean that have you offered him a job on the staff or anything like that? Is it possible that we'll see him as a part of this staff going forward?
Yeah, I'm really just focused on trying to get our team ready for the Texans now, and you'd have to ask Tom about that.
All right.
Bill, when you look at taking on the Texans, Mac took some hits again last night, bounced right up. He seemed to have full control of this offense. Do you have complete confidence in him for leading this team?
Well, Mac's gotten better each week, and he needs to continue to do the things he does in terms of preparation and things that he's learned in the 7 games that he's played this year. And I'm sure if he keeps working hard that he'll continue to improve, and like all of us do. So, I'm confident that he'll do that.
Hey, Bill, how frustrating is it for you when you see reports like the Wickersham report come out and it says that people have issues with you when all your former and current players, myself included, we have nothing but praise on as far as you coaching us, teaching us, making us better players. Randy Moss talked about you glowingly, had his Hall of Fame speech about how you helped him not just as a coach but as a friend. Like, how frustrating is it when these reports come out and like you said, it's the second, third, fourth, fifth sources when your former players and current players have nothing but great things to say about you?
Yeah, well, I don't think any of us are surprised by that type of media coverage. I mean, I don't think I've ever even talked to the guy, so I don't know. You'd have to ask him what his great sources are. I'm not sure.
All right, Bill. Well, on to the Texans. Thanks a lot for joining us this morning, and we'll talk to you again next week.
All right, sounds good. Have a good one.
All right.